real phenomena caught on camera, proof the impossible exists. We invented cameras to record the truth, but what happens when they capture something truth can't explain? From skies that open like eyes, to shadows that walk without bodies. These are 10 real videos and photographs that shook science, skeptics, and believers alike. Because the camera doesn't lie, it just doesn't always understand. If you've ever seen something that shouldn't exist, on screen or with your own eyes, subscribe to Real Take Unfiltered, because this time, the evidence is watching you. 1. The Phoenix Lights, Arizona, 1997. Thousands looked up that March night and saw a formation of glowing orbs stretch across the desert sky, miles wide, completely silent. Military flares, a secret aircraft. Even the governor admitted seeing it before retracting his statement. Decades later, no official explanation has ever fit the footage. Whatever passed over Phoenix that night, it wasn't ours. 2. The Fresno Nightcrawler, California, 2007. A home security camera captured 2 pale, thin-legged creatures gliding silently across a lawn. No arms, no faces, just walking, almost dancing through the night. Experts analyzed the footage, expecting CGI or puppets. But the gate, the physics, the shadows, all too real. Since then, the Nightcrawlers have appeared only a handful of times, and never stayed long enough to explain themselves. 3. The Black Knight Satellite Orbit, 20th century present. First detected by radar in the 1950s, photographed during space missions. The Black Knight orbits Earth in a strange polar path, one no satellite should follow. NASA calls it debris. Conspiracy theorists call it ancient, an object that's been circling us for 13,000 years, watching before we could watch back. 4. The Hesteland Lights, Norway. In a quiet Norwegian valley, glowing orbs drift above the ground, pulsing with energy and sometimes splitting in two. Locals have filmed them for decades. Scientists built observatories just to study them. No engines, no heat. Some think plasma, others think consciousness. Whatever they are, they've been showing up right on schedule. 5. Skinwalker Ranch footage, Utah, USA. Infrared cameras capture heat signatures where no living thing stands. Drones lose signal mid-air. Shadows shift against empty walls. One frame shows something bipedal sprinting across open field. Too fast, too smooth, too wrong. Government agencies investigated. None stayed long. If the lens never blinks, how much truth are we ignoring in plain sight? Subscribe to Real Take Unfiltered, because sometimes the camera is the only witness brave enough to look. 6. The Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot film 1967. Shot in the forests of California, the 16mm film shows a massive hair-covered creature striding casually into the trees. Skeptics screamed hoax. Scientists studied the muscle movement and gait, both too complex for any costume. Decades later, frame by frame, it still hasn't been disproven. The question isn't if it was real, it's how 2 men in the 60s could fake something modern CGI can barely replicate. 7. NASA's STS-275 Tether Incident 1996. A broken 12-mile cable floated in space during a NASA mission, and hundreds of luminous disks drifted toward it, pulsing like jellyfish. Space debris, officials said. But debris doesn't move in formation, and it doesn't pass behind the tether. Like something massive, observing, waiting. 8. The crop circles of Wiltshire, England. Perfect, geometric shapes appearing overnight in wheat fields, some spanning hundreds of feet, Hoaxes explain a few, but not all. The untouched plants show microwave bending, not breaking, as if heated from within. They say it's art, but no artist ever confessed to drawing something you can only see from the sky. 9. The Sky Trumpets recordings worldwide, 2011 present. From Canada to Ukraine to the US, people recorded a deep, metallic groan echoing across the sky, like an invisible horn vibrating through the air for minutes at a time. No storms, no explanation. Theories range from shifting tectonic plates to the sound of the atmosphere itself singing back. 10. The Ukraine Black Pyramid Drones 2021. Military radar locked on to multiple pyramid-shaped craft hovering over Kyiv, moving faster than any known aircraft, then vanishing from screens mid-pursuit. The footage leaked, but never confirmed. Still, witnesses and radar logs matched. Either someone built something impossible, or something impossible was already here. We built cameras to prove what's real, but the more we film, the more reality blurs. Maybe the truth isn't hiding, maybe it's showing itself, frame by frame, and we just refuse to believe the footage, because once you've seen the impossible, you can't unsee it. Which of these caught-on-camera moments do you believe? Comment your take. And subscribe to Real Take Unfiltered, because the next viral video might not just show proof. It might show what's been watching us all along.